Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay, and welcome to the Legion Beta look at the artifact quest for the Shadow Priest to obtain Xal'atath, the Blade of the Black Empire. You have to say it in a weird, crazy Empire voice because they're like void gods and stuff. But we find our troll Shadow Priest, Zakora, just sitting here in Dalaran after the very tumultuous move, buying some flowers from Aerith, and a very...
Victory lies ahead.
You sure? Koraud? Pepe is sitting right there. That's why I was sitting here waiting and starting this mission up here, but Pepe is not coming with us. Where we go, Pepe cannot follow. Turn our first question here to Emissary.
With you.
Ow, bridge. Get our Dalaran Hearthstone.
For the Alliance.
Our first couple of tomes. And there we go. We're gonna head back over here and talk to Aerith. And see what happens after that.
Open for business.
Bouquet of black roses, huh? That'd probably be just fine on Zakora. But
Have a good one.
not today. What's Pepe doing? Oh, hello. Oh, there you are. Master Zakora, if I could get your attention for a moment.
What would you ask of death?
Priestly matters. Mistress Zakora. I was master and now mistress? Alright. I come at the behest of one who seeks to organize a stronger resistance to the Legion threat. If you would meet me at Fowl's Rest in Tirisfal Glades, he will guarantee both your safety and an opportunity to play a pivotal role in the conflict. Attend the secret meeting at Fowl's Rest in Tirisfal Glades.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Take the portal to Dalaran Crater and just fly north. He'll be expecting you soon. Alright. All the artifact quests act just like that. Once you port with Dalaran, just kind of wait a minute or so, and then all of a sudden the quest will pop up. Usually from an emissary or someone, or the Lich King talking to your brain. And I've played a fair share of Priest. I played actually a bunch of Shadow Priest as my main ult back in ICC. But again, don't ever think I'm like min-maxing crazy nonsense on these videos. Just trying to capture the entire quest chain. So my talents on our Shadow Priest here will be as follows. Which I think will be just fine for what we have ahead of us here. Should be good. I like it. A little flavorful stuff like that. Obviously, like, certain abilities are kind of like blah. But Shadow Crash will be fun. Yeah. Alright. Let's take the portal to Dalaran Crater. And make sure we levitate ourselves before the end, because I don't trust this portal. I never trust this portal. Sometimes I always die. Levitate down. Boop. And then we will head on our way. Like I've said in many other videos, and as I'll keep saying in all of them going forward, these are unedited on purpose. Mostly because I have so many of them to make, and because I want to capture the entire experience from start to finish of capturing each artifact weapon like they're a Pokemon, apparently, for every single spec in the game. Just so if you have never played these specs or will never play them in the expansion ahead, you get to experience the entire trip from start to finish. Of course, all the class halls will also have videos as well. All the other specs will be added as cards in this video, as well as on my channel guide linked below, or of course on the YouTube playlist as well. We're heading all the way up here next to the Scarlet Monastery. Almost there. And I wonder who we'll find when we get there. I'm assuming this foul gentleman. I always like the quest to take you back to the old world. Just because there's a lot more new lore they can explore and things they can discuss and talk about. So to fill in the gaps. It's cool to go back to these old places never been in a long time and look at these vanilla textured trees, you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. And some hooded priests around here. This is a Lordaeron grave. Kalia. Hello.
I stand ready to help.
Are you the one I'm supposed to meet? Why all the way out here?
Goodbye.
Oh.
Forgive the secrecy. Old habits die hard. I am Alonsus Foul. At times, I have been a leader of a church, a mindless minion of the Scourge, and a commander in a secret war. But I have always been a priest first. The Legion poses a threat that cannot be ignored, so I have decided to step out from the shadows. I believe we must unite priesthoods of all denominations against our common enemy. To lead this effort, we require a priest who is a proven champion to all people. I believe that you are that hero, but others must be convinced. Will you accept this challenge?
All right, Alonsus.
I will hide in shadows no longer.
Can I take that as a yes? If you are ready, I'd like to get started immediately. I know you are immensely capable, but let's not leave anything to chance. A legend you can hold. To face the trials ahead, you require a weapon that can enhance your considerable abilities. I have learned of a few possibilities that you might consider. You must decide which weapon to pursue first. I have the utmost confidence in your decision.
May light and shadow guide you.
So we're going the Shadow Dagger here. Xal'atath, the Black Blade of the Empire. An ancient dagger of the old gods has resurfaced in a bid to restore the Twilight Hammer to power. They are performing an unholy ritual nearby that must be stopped. The Blade of the Black Empire is a powerful, void-attuned, sacrificial dagger that has been used in horrific rites to the old gods since time immemorial. Means a long, long time. I guess immemorial, like a long time. It enhances its owner with the power of shadow energy. All right. Let's do it.
We will accomplish much together.
A wise choice. My brother and I stand ready to assist you on your next move, Zecora.
Let us get to work.
Blade in Twilight. I have been working with Moira Tharzand to infiltrate the Twilight Hammer's cult. We've learned of an ancient and powerful old god relic, a blade used at various points in history to wreak havoc. Moira's double agent informs us a new leader is rising and plans to cement his ascension using this weapon in an unholy ritual. You must find him, stop the ritual, and seize the artifact. We will meet in Dalaran afterwards. So stop the ritual and acquire Xal'atath, the Black Blade of the Empire. Or the Blade of the Black Empire. The Black Blade of the Black Empire. I mean, okay, blah.
The blade was taken somewhere in northwestern Tirisfal. I've marked a location on your map where you can begin your search.
Oh, we're actually still staying out here in the old world. Okay. Discipline had to go all over the place. I wonder how far... Oh gosh, we're going way up there where the fairy dragons were. This is near Tyr's Hand. Well, Tyr's Hand is like the... Yeah, that's for later. That's... Shh. Let's fly a little lower, shall we? Let's get more appreciation for these great, crappy old trees. Man. So curious. What do you all that are watching these right now think of the artifact system? Do you think you'd actually play a lot of these quests yourselves just to experience them? I don't even have all these characters as created characters in any server in the game right now myself, so I'm curious to hear your opinions if you want to play through all of them. If you're watching these videos, you probably just want to get the story beats. You may never actually play them yourself, which is the whole reason why I'm making all of these videos. To have a library of all the lore and the story involved in all of them. Alright, well, that's Death Knell. We don't want to fly over that because the guards will aggro us. We're all the way up here. To this crazy, creepy Touristful Glades area. Ah, are we actually going down? The Twilight Tower has set up a temporary camp up here. Investigate the camp for clues. Ah. Slaghammer's notes. Oh, that's spelt wrong, actually. It's Xal'atath. The Shadow Deacon was a cautious and calculating master, preferring the secrecy of the shadows to direct action. Ever since he found the blade, his entire demeanor has changed. Arrogant, commanding, audacious. Audacious? Either one. He now favors a bold plan to restore power to the Twilight's hammer. The blade is called Xal'atath. I'll forgive them for a typo here and there. It has come from an age before most of our races existed. We only have the scrawlings of previous holders to go from. Well, there's mostly ravings of those that lacked the will to wield the blade, and many of them say the same things. They speak of the Black Empire, of a time when our true masters ruled all of Azeroth. Massive sacrifices, living buildings filled with void energies. Sometimes we can hear the Shadow Deacon speaking to someone in his tent. He has mentioned the glory of the Black Empire as well. That's the third clue, apparently. What is that? Slaghammer's notes, tears fall. We have finished setting up a small base as per the Deacon's orders. He is driven, so surely this is the proper path of the Twilight's Hammer. We will be visible to our enemies, but he believes it is worth the risk. There is some sort of broken seal leading to a complex beneath the lake. The lake itself looks like it suffered a titanic explosion thousands of years ago. Somehow the Shadow Deacon knew of this location and knows that a, I guess, Cathraxy? Or Cethraxy or Cathraxy. Depends on how Lovecraftian stuff is pronounced in World of Warcraft. Like Cthulhu or Cthun. His plan is bold. He will use the Black Blade to resurrect this ancient being and restore the Twilight's Hammer to its pinnacle. Tomorrow I'll go in to command the forces holding the upper area. He has already dampened the wards and is preparing to enter the lower area. Do they want to resurrect some, like, crazy old god thing? Slaghammer's notes, the new leader. Praise be to the new leader. Once the Twilight Father, the Shadow Deacon has decided now is the time to regain our past glory. I read them in reverse order. Whoops. While the Twilight Father left to serve Deathwing, the Shadow Deacon maintained his role as a bishop in Stormwind. He continued infiltration and recruitment efforts there for some time until the fall of Deathwing and the Twilight Father. He then ordered what was left of our organization to go quiet and allow our foes their temporary victory. But then he found it, or perhaps it found him, the Black Blade. What was it? They call it the Black Blade, and then it's the Blade of the Black Empire. So I guess the Black Blade of the Black Empire isn't totally wrong. It says, enter the tomb at the bottom of the lake. Oh. I'm going down there all by myself? There's a plane down here.
We have an intruder.
Excellent. I was expecting him, but I don't think you were.
What? You traitor!
Myra said he'd be coming. I'm Slaghammer, paying my family's debt by hanging out with these buggers. Let me take down this barrier.
It's a dwarven
The Shadow
shadow
Deacon's
forest.
already below starting his ritual. To get there, we'll need to do a bit of work. If you have any questions, let me know. But we must hurry.
We didn't have much time, but ye deserve some answers. What do you want to know about? The Shadow Deacon, the Blade, what the hell is going on? Ha! That was sort of sudden. Where are we? What's going on? Can you believe they found the tomb of Tyr himself? He died here long ago fighting some monstrous general of the old gods. His comrades buried him here, and a corpse the beast further in. This tomb was also meant to guard the prison tomb of the monster, but that Twilight Hammer put a stop to that. The Shadow Deacon uses the blade his to get in, and his minions to keep the wards down while he went below. So the Shadow Deacon, who is this new leader, the Empire has been in disarray since their Twilight Father and Deathwing took a dive. I'm guessing to when the Legion attacked one of the leaders that was left to the idea of taking over, while everyone was distracted. He dredged up an ancient artifact of the old gods and is planning on using it on the dead monstrosity down there to cement his takeover of the cult. I did have a good look at the Deacon, but he seems really familiar. And you mentioned the magical blade. Can you tell me more? That blade, I knew Mora would want to know. I think that dagger has been behind some of the worst nightmares Azeroth has seen, if I remember me stories. It looks similar to the stories told about the War o' Three Hammers and Grim Batal. It oozes shadow and seems to cut the very light. I think it might have a mind of its own, too. It seems the Shadow Deacon is sometimes talking and arguing, but to nobody at all. We best stop this ritual and pry that blade loose of the cult. Alright, Shadow Lord Slag Hammer. Nice name. Nice transmog, too.
These buggers are suppressing Tyr's wards, so the Deacon can do his work below. We need to take them down. Start by dispelling the wards on the ritualists. A trap! Destroy that creature before it kills us! There we go. The path to the prison should be open. Well, if it ain't me old friend. We'd be doing the world a favor ridden into this bad, eh?
Borgoth, the Master Reaver, and a Twilight Blade Twister. Slaghammer's with ye is the buff. Down here. People always wonder what eye level these characters are at. They're all at 680, just the copy characters. I've also been told that the artifact quests do scale with your eye level, so the more gear you have, the more difficult they will probably be in relative to your actual gear. So, oh.
More of the Deacon's mind games. We could master spell 'em, or just fight through 'em, but it wouldn't get too close.
Hallucination. This creature is a magical illusion. It can be dispelled out of existence. Another mind flag. Can't heal him. Oh.
Yes, the blade is right. I am unstoppable. Once Sakaj lives again, I will hold dominion over this world. Our old leaders chose to work with pawns. I choose the real power!
Twilight Deacon is trying to bring the killer of Tyr back to life. Stop him.
This is nae good. I can hear more coming from above. I'll handle them. Ye take care of the Deacon.
Defend me, Blade! You said this would work! You think to stop me. With this weapon, I can do anything. Anything! You cannot trust your own mind! How I bend your mind to my will. This shouldn't be happening. Why aren't you protecting me?
Weak and pitiful. The Twilight Father did not dare wield me, for he knew the price of failure.
Give me another chance! No! No!
You, on the other hand, yes, I foresee us doing great things together. Take hold of my haft and I will aid you. For now.
Xal'atath, Blade of the Black Empire. Xal'atath has a mind of its own. Ignore its maddening whispers, do not trust the lies it spins. Take from it what you need, but always remember that the dark presence in the blade is not your ally. We also have a tome, the offhand, called The Secrets of the Void. The moment I touched the blade, a name was spoken in my mind. Xal'atath. I knew that I could not destroy the dagger, not yet. How can one defeat a power she does not understand?
Yes, we are eager to feast on the fallen Titan's minions. But first, Zakash. The cultists may try to stir him again, or he could awaken on his own. We must consume his essence to ensure he is gone forever. You know this must be done.
Use a dark drain to kill Zakash forever.
You did it! The cultists have run off! Ha! Ye should get back to Foul. I'll use this Twilight Portal Stone for ye. Keep an eye on that blade, though. No telling what something that old be capable of.
So you unlock the ability that is called Void Torrent. It's a 1-minute cooldown. Channeled, where you raise your dagger into the sky, channeling a torrent of void energy, dealing a whole bunch of shadow damage over 4 seconds. Insanity does not drain during this channel, and it requires Void Form. So you can use it to delay the Void Form decay and stay in Void Form longer, doing a ton of damage during the actual channel as well. Oh. They're over here.
Look! Our hero has returned.
This champion shows talent.
Well done indeed.
So Valen is here. Of course, here's Alonzus Foul and Moira Thousand. Hi, Moira.
In time, my son shall rule the Dark Irons, and perhaps all Ironforge as well.
Blade and Twilight. You have demonstrated no small amount of skill in these sorts of tasks. That is good, but we will require even more of you if we are to survive this conflict. That was a Dreadlord, no big deal.
With that, we are in agreement. Now, speak with Velen. He has an interesting matter to discuss with you.
Something is amiss on this world.
The Light and the Void. Alonzus Foul has been a valuable ally, and his instincts about you have proven true. I believe you are uniquely suited to assist in a matter that will bring a great force of good into this world. I must take you somewhere far from Azeroth to finish a task my people began long ago. Will you aid us?
The light will guide you. The mages have established a portal for us to use. If you would follow me, I would speak of the Naru and the Draenei. Over the long years of the Draenei's flight from the Burning Legion, the Naaru helped us, sometimes at the cost of their very lives. We would have perished without their aid.
Pay no mind to the Dreadlord in the middle of Dalaran. No big deal. Velen is not phased at all. He also walks too fast for walking, but too slow for running. So weird.
At last we found a way to repay their kindness. We came upon a terrible sight. A Naaru that had turned to the void. There had to be a way to save it. We built a prison to contain and study the fallen creature. A place to commune with the Naaru and ponder the nature of the twisting nether. It is here that I would take you.
Through the portal. Hit the portal in Netherlight Temple. Alright. Ooh.
Behold, Soraka, destroyer of worlds, brought to heel after millennia of wanton destruction. The Draenei sought to devise a ritual that could turn the Naaru back to the light. To aid their quest, I called together many priesthoods to work in unison. We are close to success. I believe the weapon you obtained will tip the scales in our favor. If you would step into the main circle, we can begin the ritual.
Dark Drain. Drain the Void God of its remaining Void Essence. Ah.
Yes. Use the blade to draw out the void energy. Yes, it's working. Can you feel it?
The hunger, the rage, they are gone. The light has welcomed me home.
Once again, you have proven your worth, my friend. With the aid of Sahara and the power of your weapon behind you, there is no one more capable. Priesthoods from all over Azeroth have agreed to donate time and resources to this new conclave. We have a singular purpose: the defeat of the Burning Legion. I hereby bring the conclave to order. Together, we will bring hope and healing to our allies, and banish our foes into the void. Now, champion, we shall transform this prison into a temple that will serve as the headquarters of our campaign. This shouldn't take long.
Oh.
Over here. I think you will approve of the changes we've made.
What brings you here?
We welcome your help.
Xal'atath.
It's just Kalia now. How can I assist you? It's just Kalia now.
Sorry, lore moment. If you don't know who that is, then look her up.
How may I help you?
Welcome back, Cardinal. I think you'll find we've done quite a job getting this place prepared for you. You should get started immediately. Artifacts need artificers. Your weapon is indeed powerful, but we shouldn't rest on our laurels. I've managed to procure one of the dwarves' foremost experts on artifice and enchanting. spoiler alert, it's not Sandal. No enchantment. I'd like you to speak with Betild, and see if she can infuse the weapon with even greater potency.
Let us get to work.
Netherlight Temple, Sanctuary of the Void, Sanctuary of the Light. So we'll look around, of course, here in more detail in a future video, which to you on YouTube won't be like a different time.
Is complete, Betild.
You're a miracle worker, Sarah. It came out better than I designed it.
Welcome.
What?
How are you?
Oh, that's weird. Ah, there you are. Let me see that priceless weapon ye swinging around like a stick you bought at a gift shop. Since you're bound and determined to crack that thing over every demon on Azeroth, let's see if we can't squeeze what we can out of it. With Sarah's power, I've reworked this here Draenei altar into something we can use to focus. Let's skip that part, shall we? Just stick the thing in there and give it a whirl.
Watch your back.
This is the Altar of Light and Shadow. Ooh. We unlock right here Void Siphon, which increases the damage dealt by Mind Spike by 20%. Or Mind Flay, I imagine. Mind Spike replaces Mind Flay. So. Very good, very good. The appearances are, of course, the Blade of the Black Empire. The Embrace of the Old Gods. Ooh. Looks a whole lot more Soul Calibur-y now, doesn't it? The actual... Wow, Xal'atath's eye moves... Oh, that's freaking weird. The Fallen Blade. Ooh. It's like all weird, red, sacrificey, and the eyeball still moves. A little more rotation here. And the Vision of Madness. Oh, it's like a broken void. Shattered blade. Is there an eyeball? Yeah, so there's an eyeball on all three of them. There's one more blade customization that is hidden in the game that is unlockable through a quest chain. I'm sure once everyone finds out how to get it, everyone will know. And one more to be patched in at a later date. More in the future could happen.
Great to meet you.
That's weird. Her voice is different, but her click-on is the same as like a regular dwarf female. Well, ain't that nice and shiny? You'll have to get used to using that thing. Then we can mess with it rather than, you know, putting it in a museum and respecting it like a piece of history that it is. You should head back over to Alonzus. He's giving us the eye.
Off with you.
Okay. Priest all over the place. I can't wait to look around this in a future video. Alright, what we got?
We will accomplish much together.
Let me show you the command map. Sorry, I was watching that priest walk by. Some Draenei construction and the Naru magic. We have a window into the Broken Isles. Here you can devise strategy, send your agents on missions, and choose your first area to operate in. Take a look and let me know where we are going.
May light and shadow guide you.
This is the scouting map, technically, where you get to pick your starting quest in the Broken Isles. When you can pick one, you can then, of course, come back and pick all of them. The whole goal of questing in the Broken Shore is to basically do everything lore master-wise for artifact power anyway. We'll just grab, let's say Val'Shara.
I will hide in shadows no longer.
An excellent choice. We will do our best to support your efforts on the Broken Isles.
Until next time. The Kirin Tor have given us a permanent portal to Dalaran, as well as one that will bring you from the city back to Netherlight. Good luck.
All right, I guess that's it. That's the Shadow Priest. I can't sit in these. There's people over here. I can't wait to look around. Sorry. Our portal is right back up here. This is what takes us right back to Dalaran. If you're a priest and you know our Netherlight Temple actually exists, let me know. I'm assuming it's like a ship. Like a Draenei ship of sorts. We'll look around, of course, in the future more, but that is the Blade of the Black Empire for the Shadow Priest Artifact Quest. If you enjoyed these light commentary videos, leave a like on this video. Check out my channel guide for all the rest, as well as the playlist of all my other Legion coverage. And if you're sitting around here right now and you're not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you did so. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next Legion video.